Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are playing Fields of Fire. Um, Trevieres Offensive. I think that's how you pronounce it. I meant to look that up online and verify it, but um, we are all set up. I don't like the setup very well, but we're not given the choice of what we do. We're told to do it, and we do it. I will be taking care of my commands available on this, and I have on here somewhere my play aids. There we go. Got to keep that in here. The third sequence, because I haven't played this game for a long time, so I have got to checking in on this stuff a lot. All right, so turn one, regardless, we're going to do the friendly higher headquarters event phase, which starts on turn two. We are on turn one. Defensive missions and enemy activity phase. This is not a defensive mission. We are offensive. Friendly command phase. For a headquarter unit to receive a command, it must be in the chain of command or the headquarter leader of the headquarter or leader issuing the command and in communication with it. Place an activation mark on any vehicles activated. I'm going to leave the Jeep unactivated right now. Battalion headquarter impulse. There's no battalion headquarters, so we're going to activate the company headquarters, and I'm going to go a lot. It's been a long time since I played this. I think I've said that twice already. Um, all right, company headquarters. Activated by the battalion headquarters, draw an active action card and give it the modified number of activated commands listed. So we've got limitations. Maximum number green. Can only get 3. Command draw modifiers. Headquarters staff is green, -1. Current activity is no contact, +1, so we'll get whatever we get for the draw. And I don't know where that card showed up. There we go, right underneath it. And that gives me a 2. So we got 2 whole activation for the CO, which is not good. 2 whole commands. Go back to the sequence of play. If activated by the battalion headquarters, draw an activation card and give it the amount of activation. We've done that already. Save those commands or expend them on any saved commands up to the max. So we're going to use both of those to activate. Like I said, I want this village and I want that hedgerow. So we'll activate first platoon and we'll activate third platoon. Third platoon and first platoon. All right, so let's do that. That'll be him. Allocations complete. Flip that over. First platoon is going to be activated. Third platoon is going to be activated. Platoon headquarters and CO staff impulse. If activated by the company headquarters, draw an activation action card to give it the modified number of activated commands listed. All my platoon commanders are green also, so it's going to be a +1, -1. So for first platoon, we draw a 3. That's the maximum he can get. And let me flip all these over so I don't forget. And we're supposed to draw them out right away. So first platoon's first command will be, we're going to form up a, use third platoon, we'll form up an assault team. And that'll flip him down. So that's one command. Second command, we're going to advance him to there. Place exposed marker. Trying to remember things here, so bear with me. It's going to be a little ugly for a little bit. Okay, we don't evaluate till combat phase later, so that's 2 commands there. I think I might just save that other command for next time. So if we do get in trouble and don't get many commands, I can do something to help him out. I don't want to put too many people in there. And let's go on to third platoon. Activation complete for first platoon. We got 1 extra command still. Third platoon, reshuffle action deck. Discard. Reshuffled already. 4. +1, -1 gives us 4 commands. The actual amount we can get is 3. Well, actually, we can only save 3. We can spend for impulse is 6. So he can get all 4 of them. We just can't save all 4 of them, and that's a good draw for him. Going to do the same thing from 3-3. We're going to draw this in a little bit so you guys can actually see what the hell I'm doing. 3-3, we're going to make a assault team. That's 1 action. Flip him over. And we're going to advance him into there. And we're going to place exposed on him. I'm half tempted to throw a guy into them open fields too, just to get them in there. Trying to see how I want to deal with this. No, we're just going to do them. I'll save those 2 for next time. So that saves 2 up. Flip them over. Activation complete. We move on to the initiative segment. CO's been already activated. Platoon headquarters. Okay, we've got draw an action card and give it the modified number of initiative commands listed. -1, +1. All right, so sequence play. Second platoon. We're going to draw his. All right, I don't know where them cards went. Come on. Over here. So the only problem with this is I don't see where they're popping. Sometimes I don't. I think I just better draw them right out of the deck instead of by there. Okay. That'll be 2 commands for him. Second platoon. We're going to do the same thing. An assault team. I'm going to flip him over. And we're going to advance them. And mark him as exposed. And that's going to be both of his commands, and he's finished. Staff impulse. If not activated above, give it 1 command. XO is not activated. We're going to give him 1. First Sergeant 1. General initiative. Draw an action card and expend it on any number of units commands equal to the unmodified initiative commands. Just draw them straight up. That'll be 2 action commands. I'm going to ask for a whole lot of problems, and I'm just going to go ahead and put him in open fields. I don't like doing that, but we're going to. I'm going to create an assault team. That's 1. And we're going to advance this assault team over to here and mark him exposed. Means we've already loaded up all 4 of the first row. And I know I'm asking for problems, but all right. We move on to offensive missions, combat patrols, enemy activity phase. Enemy higher headquarters event segment doesn't start until turn 2. There is no enemy activity to check. Manual capture and retreat, there's nothing. Mutual vehicle aircraft phase, nothing. Volume of fire segment. Update fire missions, we have none. Evaluate potential contacts. Draw a number of action cards based on the PC marker and current activity level of the PC draws. If contains contact, then we will have to determine the package. Contact. See if I can remember where that is. Potential contact draws. Number of cards to draw. Check for contact. We're going to draw a random card to see if which one we check first. And what did I do with the action cards right there? The card for how many, which one we're doing first is a random 4. It's going to be open fields first. Great. You see, we have no contacts, so we're going to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cover, cover, rally, and not. And I'm pretty sure we'd have had a contact show up here. Got spotting, range. Boy. Yeah. Contact. Yeah, it's top center. See, it's been a while, guys. You just have to bear with me as I remember things. Discard all of them because we did not get it. We can discard the potential contact C um, for VP purposes for this campaign. That gives us clear another card that had a PCB, or C marker, one per card. So we get one victory point. And I don't think there's an automatic on that one, so we'll put that right down here. 1 experience points. All right. Next one. Random card 1 to 3. That'll be 3. That's going to be this one right here. 4 cards again. Contact. So we will have contact, but we got to draw all 4 cards. All right. So we do have contact. And actually, this would open up, flip face up. We'll be able to see there, but not through it. Flip face up. We have gully and more hedgerows. So we're only going to be able to see that far ahead right now. Can't see through there, can't see through there, can't see through there, nothing. Okay. Potential contact draw. All right, so now we're going to check for contact. And see if I can remember how to do all this. Told you it's going to be like pulling teeth for a little while because I just don't remember anything. Potential contact C. Draw a dot, 1 card. Be a 10. We get 3 out of 10. Incoming artillery. Result number 2. Incoming artillery. Place VOF, PDF, yes. So we're going to put a volume of fire in there. All right, and artillery FO spotter at max LOS. And max LOS for him is going to be one of these 2. Actually, one of these 3, because that could be off board too. So we're going to draw a card for 3. And that's going to be 1. So that's going to be this guy over here. So we're going to put a forward observer in here. Discard. Good World War II. Artillery spotter. One artillery spotter. We'll put that over here, an enemy. And these guys coming in are line. And artillery spotter. Incoming NCM -4. Make sure I'm doing the right one. I'm going to pause this quick and double check on the rules to make sure I'm setting enough. All right. We forgot to draw initially this for I went right off of this for placement. I had to draw in the placement chart, which gave me a 2 out of 10, which is used the placement chart anyway, so I was all right on that. So he is an NCM, going to be a -4. PDF marker, we're going to go this away. He is, doesn't say anything about it undercover. I got to look on special rules for that too. He does have 2 fire missions, this being one of them, and 3 calls. So he's got 3 calls to get his second mission in. Um, Cover marker trenches, but it doesn't say anything about cover on them. And the rules don't specify. Yeah, contact placement on the mission, but always is placed unspotted at maximum LOS from the affected cards. That's only the 1 card. Um, all right. So they'll have their own hierarchy too. I'll have to check that out as we go along. Cause it's been a while. Don't realize how quickly we forget rules. We don't play for a while. We've got that NCM one, and that's actually an NCM -4. That's going to hurt. All right. That's placement number 2. We haven't cleared that card yet. Actually, we have. Nobody's on it. Um, One of these two. That'll be 2, so it'll be the second one, which is the village. Oh, discard. And activity level. I forgot my activity level. Enemy activity levels. How quickly we forget. Contact. 1 friendly or enemy occupied card is under VOF marker. So we are now into contact. So contact, we will only be drawing 3 cards. So we're going to draw 3 cards for him. 1, rally. 2, cover. 3, cover. So we have the village and another experience point. And that brings up the last contact. And it's going to be 3 cards for that one also. Nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing there. So we got lucky on C. Well, lucky if you call an artillery barrage lucky. And that's another experience point because none of them have enemy in it. But we got the hard ones to go next. The A's, we're going to get a lot of contact in. But I am happy to have that. All right, so now we go to the sequence of play. We evaluated the PCs. Update the mission log. Mission log, we are at nothing to update yet. These guys should all be lines. Does it give me a chance to? No. All right. We won't worry about that. We know they're lying. Combat effects. For any pinned vehicle or infantry units on the card or without a VOF marker, remove the pinned markers. None of that's available. For each infantry unit on a card with a VOF marker, resolve any flame attacks, determine NCM. The NCM on this one is -4, -6, +1, and that -1. So I don't know if that for a blast. I believe that's the blast. So -6, -7, -6. That's going to hurt. Draw an action fire card to determine if it's -6. That'll be a pin. That could have been a lot worse. All right. Okay, we got a pin discard. Okay. Trying to remember things. I am rusty as all. Adjust VOF and PDF. Remove pyrotechnic exposed, moved, fire, concentrate fire grenade and grenade miss markers, evacuate casualties, moved on to these. We'll update fire missions. We're going to clean up, and that'll move us back up to the top of the phase, turn number 2. And I will save this right there. So here's where we are at the end of turn 1. Fortunately, we only have a problem with one guy. I should have had these guys go for cover too, but it worked out all right. We have one assault team pinned. We have taken the village, we have taken the hedgerow, and we've taken some open fields. I'm not going to worry too much more about the open fields. Um, we know that we have a bocage behind this, typical Normandy. We really don't know still what's in our objective. So we get into we're going to have to, first off, we got to get rid of this guy. We're going to have to start spotting him now. He's going to be calling in strikes, and hopefully not the village. All right, that's it for now. That's turn 1, quite shaky. I haven't played for a while. It's one of the reasons I didn't want to do a video, but it didn't go out all that bad, I don't think. You get the basics of it. I probably did something wrong, but that's it. Tactically, I don't think I did anything wrong. I think I'd like to get into where I did. You definitely don't send up whole platoons. I'd rather send up assault teams. So I wasted 4 commands doing that, getting assault teams. But next we move up to platoons, and we could do a mass advance on them if we have the orders. All right, we'll do turn 2 later, making sure I don't get too far ahead of myself. And thanks for joining me, all.